You are listening to Words Between Worlds, a podcast that brings you stories full of kindness, voices that spark warmth, and friendships that cross cultures and generations. Join us on this journey as we discover new worlds of meaning by sharing messages of hope that reach across continents. I'm your host, Li Qing. Today, we are diving into one of the biggest events of the year in international commerce, the China International Import Expo, or CIIE. As the world's first national-level expo focused solely on imports, the CIIE has, since its debut in 2018, become a bridge connecting China with the rest of the world. In a letter to the 6th edition of the Expo, President Xi Jinping reaffirmed this vision. He emphasized that the CIIE has leveraged the strengths of China's enormous market and fulfilled its role as a platform for international procurement, investment promotion, people-to-people and cultural exchanges, and open cooperation. With the theme New Era Shared Future, the 2025 CIIE, held in Shanghai from November 5th to 10th, set record highs for both exhibition area and exhibitor numbers, reflecting the appeal of China's commitment to opening its market wider and sharing its growth opportunities with the world. The CIIE isn't just about trade, it's about connection, innovation, and global collaboration. Anastasia Nesvatalova, Director of the Macroeconomic and Development Policies Branch of the United Nations Trade and Development, or UNCTAD, shared her views on the Expo.
And I congratulate the organizers, the government of China, the curators of CIIE, of holding this forum specifically in the current context of some fracture in multilateralism. But what I have seen here today is actually a lot of political will for constructive dialogue, effective action, and preserving multilateralism, perhaps in a new and more developmental-oriented way. But there is clearly a collective recognition that multilateral rules for trade, for global economy, for connections and dialogue need to be preserved. So for that alone, it's a worthwhile and super important institution.
Nesvatalova also highlighted China's role as a global voice for development.
China is a global voice for development, a global voice for emerging markets, generally a global voice. And I think having a Chinese perspective, but also strategic vision of planning, coordination, and having developmental aims is particularly important to those economies who do not have the luxury of size, the luxury of this human capital, and the luxury of strategic planning institutions that usually come with well-organized bureaucratic apparatus. So that's number one. Number two, probably this is most important, China leads in energy transition. Undisputably and across various areas, it is making technological breakthroughs, it is making technology available, and it is showing competitors, including in the global north, how important is an integrated approach to greening the economy.
Jack Perry, CEO of London Export Corp and chairman of the 48 Group, also sees the necessity and significance of this expo.
I think if you see China's progression and acceleration in many different sectors, the West actually were unaware of where this acceleration or expertise was. And I think if you're now coming to China and being able to look into the dynamical areas that China's are focused on, then you can start to learn and understand where the opportunities are. If you don't do that, if you don't come to events like the CIIE or expos that China do all around China, you'll never learn. Expos like this showcase what can be brought into China, but now also how that connection can work with companies in China and outside China.
The CIIE holds a special place in the eyes of multinationals, such as the Brazilian pulp and paper producer Suzano. Pablo Mercado, Suzano's global executive vice president for China business and strategy, described the CIIE as unique.
It's unique not only because of its size, but it's also unique because it provides the opportunity for foreign companies to engage with a wide array of different Chinese stakeholders and also foreign stakeholders. Here we can connect with several different industries in our value chain. Here we can connect with financial institutions, both Chinese and foreign. And here we can learn and understand the trends of the Chinese market and understand the Chinese policies. Here we can also engage with government officials and speak with them actively on how we can improve our business, how can we expand our business. To us, CIIE is the clear translation of China high quality opening up to foreign investments, to foreign companies, and to grow our business together with China.
As a long-term player in the Chinese market, Suzano is also a witness to the market's opening up.
China's efforts towards high-level opening up can be seen in everyday businesses that we engage here. We have been present in China for 40 years already, so we experienced this impressive growth, and we also experience this transition of the development model from high speed to high quality. We have been seeing China to become a top-notch country, not only in terms of size and growth, but also in terms of development, in terms of technologies, in terms of innovation, and in terms of a highly educated workforce that provides not only workers but also executives and highly skilled management. If we take all that into our experience, the combination of all these elements that make China so unique, they contribute crucially to our business expansion in China. The more we localize our operations, the more we understand the Chinese market, and the more we align our business strategy with the development strategy of the country, the more we see our business thrive here.
Looking ahead, the CIIE continues to stand as a symbol of opportunity and cooperation. As global trade evolves and new technologies reshape industries, the CIIE will remain a vital bridge connecting China with the world, a place where ideas, innovation, and partnerships take root. With each new edition, the CIIE reaffirms its commitment to building a more connected, inclusive, and prosperous global economy, one where every participant has a role to play in shaping a better tomorrow. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, this is Li Qing, and this has been Words Between Worlds, bringing voices together one story at a time.